What's up everyone, it's Kamakazi here today, and today I'm going to be looking into two new modules. I'm pretty sure they're passive modules. They haven't really said whether or not they're passive modules, but I think they are, because that's the only real thing that would make sense. So, right here, we have on the test server this weekend, we have the Accelerator and Fortifier, along with the Avalanche and Igniter that we've seen in the past. So I'm going to be talking about this, and I feel like I say this time and time again, I'm not a big fan of this. I don't really like it. And I say that a lot, but, you know, I always have a reason for it. You know, it's another MK2, as we've said before, and this just kind of proves the point here. They're extremely expensive and hard to get, and then they're just on top of that adding these boosts and boosts and boosts and boosts. We don't want that. We just don't really... I'm happy that they're kind of releasing new content a little bit slower now, but, like, you know... They need to focus on their actual game, and really, they don't. They don't really, I gotta say that, they don't really care. You know, there are so many issues in the game, as I've said before, and that's why I'm starting to strike, because they don't care. They really don't. They don't care about, like, how their players play the game. They just think, you know, money, 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 and I think, you know, sometimes that's good, but eventually, the more profitable situation would be to, like, stop doing this and actually fix your game and make people happy. And I think they were doing that right here. So the Accelerator is, I'm pretty sure, again, going to be a passive module, and it's going to be a 10% speed boost. So I played the Troll Loki and the Troll Kozak. Guess I might be doing one of those builds again, because oh my god, it's going to be even faster. And again, you can stack 3 modules on a Loki or whatever and make it 30% faster than it was originally. That's insane. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's gonna be a very powerful module. And then we have the Fortifier right here. Shield durability of 18% and shield regeneration rate of 18%. So what I'm wondering here is that, would this affect one of those infinite shields, the Ares shield? Because of course, the shield durability wouldn't affect it because, well, I mean, 18% of infinite durability doesn't really do very much. But also, what I'm wondering is the shield regeneration rate. So, 18%, you know, would that mean that the cooldown of the, like, ability for the Ares, would that be reduced? I hope not, because that would suck. But, yeah. So, you know, this is going to be powerful on your bulwarks, your blitzes, yeah, I mean, like, a lot of your Aegis bots, I think it's going to be available in the Aegis bots, I would assume that. So, you know, a lot of those Aegis bots, Fenrir, maybe, yeah, there aren't really any bots that come to mind that, like, you know, the Antile shield that's going to be powerful. Yeah, I'll put on a Hellburner, it's going to be pretty powerful. So, the thing that I'm most worried about is the Accelerator. I really don't think that the Fortifier is going to be an issue unless that shield regeneration rate affects the Ares. What I'm worried about is this 10% speed. Guys, spawn killings are happening very quickly, and they get quicker each update, guys. Because Pixonic loves to release these MK2, MK3, MK, whatever, and it just makes the clan players more and more overpowered. You know, these clan players are going up against level 8 players, usually in like Champion League and Master League. And these players are running, you know, all the modules, all the pilots and stuff. And with every single new thing that they add on, you know, new modules, new pilots, whatever, it's good. The top players just get more and more powerful. And they really need to look at that. They need to look at that and say, okay, we need to do something about these, like, top tier players. Because, honestly, it's boring. I've been in a couple of spawn killings with my clan recently. We parted ways with my clan, sadly, but you know, I've been part of a couple of spawn killings. I wouldn't say a couple, a lot of spawn killings. And for me, it's not fun. It is not fun. And for a lot of players, it's just not fun. Some people like that for some reason. Maybe it's just because they're farming resources, but people really don't like that. I'm all for, you know, having bots and stuff being faster and stuff and making it more challenging and stuff. With the faster the bot, the more skill it requires, I've always believed. Now, this is something, modules are something that only the top tier players can afford. And so the top tier players now, they're going to be 30% faster than everyone else. on top of all the boosts they have. That's a major issue, okay? And what they're doing is they're not even taking a real look into stuff that actually needs balancing. And when they do balance, they don't balance right. Like we saw the Spectre guys, the Spectre was an overpowered bot, and they nerfed it to the point where it's not even meta anymore. I see a Spectre, and I'm not scared of it anymore. It's just an easy kill. And then they come out with a new bot, an Ares, an Aljun, an Invader, whatever, that's going to take its place to be more overpowered. And that really sucks. So, you know, they need to rebalance stuff a lot. They need to look into balancing and stuff before they go into stuff like this. Like, I really believe that they are changing the meta just to make the top tier players pay more. Because every single time you basically have to rebuild your hangar if you're a top tier player, if you want to stay in the top tiers. And it just goes on, and players just quit. You know, I was reading a Pixonic page yesterday, and they're talking about their 5th year anniversary. And so, they're talking about, like, everything that they had done and everything that they were proud about. And one thing that they mentioned was that there are 350,000 players in this game that have been playing for over 2 years. Okay, now that may seem like an achievement and all, but they have said that they once had 1.5 million players, daily players. And so now they're coming out and they're saying, oh yeah, they're having 350,000 monthly active players. So players that play at least once a month, they're only 350,000. So what, in a little bit over 20% of players have actually stayed along with this game in the past 2 years. That's how many players are quitting, because they just get angry and they leave. And that's just money kind of going down the drain for them. I don't really understand that in a sense. But yeah, I mean, Accelerator, I don't know. I feel like they really need to look into the balancing. Honestly, I think Accelerator could be cool as long as, you know, the economy is good and the balancing is good. I'm alright with it, but the economy right now is not good. The balancing is not good. Gold is in a major shortage, and we've had a massive upgrade times reduction and stuff, and some silver cost reductions, and that's for the most part fixed the economy on that side. But the gold shortage right now is unbelievable. It's in order to max out a hangar, it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands of gold, and considering most of your lower non-premium, non-paying, and even premium players don't pay for gold, like, they don't have that gold. Even top tier players that are actually paying a lot of money, you know, they don't really have that gold in the sense. Now, of course, eventually they're going to collect it. But when pilots came out, yes, there were players, they're the top tier players and gods and stuff, but there are some that were a little bit lower than that were, like, spending decent amount of money. Like, honestly, an amount of money that kind of makes me sick to my stomach. Like, that's how high it was. But, like, and they couldn't max it out. And I know players that could not max it out even though they were maxed out their pilots, even though they were spending so much gold. They really need to look into the economy, because no one's going to be able to purchase this except for the top tier players. And then they're just going to have that boost on top of everything else that they have, and, you know, it's just going to be the lower league players have even less of a chance to get against these full squads and top players. It's sad to see, you know, I'm in a game and I'm in a match, and it really is annoying. It is insanely annoying when there is this one player on the other team and he has the full max stuff. He has the pilots, he has the modules, whatever. And he is over there getting 2 million damage and then getting like 10, 15 kills, whatever. And he's carrying their entire team. 15 kills, guys. That's half of my team. And I see that on the daily. Just these top tier players just completely just killing everyone. And it's not even like a duo team or whatever. It's not even like a full squad, whatever. Duo teams and full squads, oh my god. Those are whole new levels of worse. A duo team, I saw a couple days ago, I think. Yeah, it was probably a couple days ago. I saw them, they got 25 kills together. Now, to put that into perspective, that team of 2 got 25 kills. Now, my team, of course, 6 players with 5 bots in each hangar, That's a total of 30 bots. They killed a team of 2. Killed approximately like 5 players worth of hangers. That's how powerful. That's a major issue in the game. And they're releasing this and they just ignore all the other issues. As I've said before, I am all for this. You know, these modules and stuff, as long as they are cheap and they are balanced. But they are not. And it's frustrating and annoying, and I don't get how Pixonic really does well in this type of situation, because, as I've said, 80% approximately of players are leaving the game in the past 2 years. I don't know, man. It's getting really annoying at this point, and that's why I'm starting to strike. I'm trying to do stuff, and you know, I think we're really getting through to them. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm tongue-tied. Sorry. So, for those of you that don't know, I am doing a strike, guys. No paying at all until Pixonic makes the changes that we need in the game, guys. And it's been going along pretty well, I have to say. This recent update with pilots, I think we've definitely screwed them over pretty decently. Their money, as soon as update like 5.1 came out, you know, of course I knew that money was gonna skyrocket. But after just like a week of it coming out, you know, their money is already down in like under 20,000 I saw yesterday. So, you know, this strike is working, guys. So if you want to be a part of this, join. And I know that we can bring change to Warbots. Because this right here, this is not okay. We've been sitting here forever and ever waiting for the Ares to be nerfed. And even when the Ares is nerfed, it's going to be bittersweet. I know that. Because when they nerf the Ares, something even more powerful is going to come in its way. And, you know, that's going to become meta. And then it's going to take another couple months. And then that thing's going to get nerfed. It's just a circle. It's a cycle. And we need to stop that cycle. Because, oh my god, it is so annoying. I go into the battlefield, I have an Ares myself, and it's like, for me, when I'm running that Ares, it's like an instant triple kill at this point. And then when other players are running their Ares, you know, it's also for them, they get a lot of kills. Because the Ares is so overpowered, and they don't pay attention to that. The Last Stand, most overpowered module, and all the top tier players have it. It is annoying. And has Pixonic really listened to that? No. They made a hint at, like, in update 5.0, the notes, they made a hint that they're going to look at Last Stand and see if it's too overpowered. They said that they're going to look into it. Oh, wow. I'm not a Pixonic, like, worker or anything, but I mean, I don't think it takes someone with a computer science degree to understand that the Last Stand is hyper overpowered. And then they bring on pilots and stuff. And it's so expensive. 5,000 gold for a module. And then MK2 and Ares. God dang. Like, even with these timers reductions, and I'm for the most part okay with the upgrade times. For the most part, I think they could be changed a little bit. But it's just, I know that, like, in a couple of months it's going to be switched out. And then we're going to have to actually upgrade all that stuff. And you can't build a hangar overnight. Unless you pay hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. So, yeah, it's kind of sad to see this. We'll have to see it. I'm gonna be doing, of course, a Callsack, even speedier, and maybe even a Loki. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing a second video and showing off this accelerator. We're gonna see what it is, but I really encourage Pixonic, guys, to, you know, look into all these issues in the game, because this is insane. Alright, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. That is insane. Unbelievable. It's like just yesterday I was, you know, at 1,000, and now we're at 2,000. I'm like, whoa. Crazy, guys. Thank you. And I'm gonna see you next time. Bye, guys.